Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Today we're back in the little restaurant over in the Rosa Center in Playa Paraíso. I shall wait for you guys to watch and skip the advert, just in case you got one. Those of you on YouTube Premium, you're on first. Oh, we got a fizzy water. Okay, here we go. Oh, what was that? That was Christina. That was Christina rubbing the microphone the wrong way. Hang on. There you go. Okay.
It's hard for me to drink this water.
Okay, we're gonna go live with the big one here. We're gonna go Tim's A, B, C, and D. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's
Hi,
online.
everybody.
Sound check, everybody.
Hello again.
Hello.
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 Cool, dude. So,
Hi,
welcome
guys.
to Balcony Banter, everybody. I can see. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't bring anything to look at the. Oh, yes, I did.
You're a bit of a bother today, Tim. You're betwixt and between yourself.
We haven't had any faulty towers moment yet, though.
Not yet. No,
Not yet.
No. Okay.
But Tim says it's something already subconsciously programmed. So
Yeah.
Very
Definitely
early
is.
in the
Definitely
program, Julian.
So I got to log
It's a
into this
smell.
little iPad thing. Is that me?
Oh, it's a good smell.
And that, ladies and
He's listening
gentlemen,
for too long.
is what we Okay, everybody saying hi. Joanna D is saying, hi all, greetings from Yorkshire, counting the weeks until September to visit Tenerife. There you go. Craig Andrews, LA. Okay, everybody's saying hi. I'm not going to concentrate on the things just now. We will read them later. And what I want to be able to do is to log in with this thing so I can see properly what you're all saying. Because this one, I get to see about 3 or 4 comments at a time, and then they whiz past and all stuff. So there you go. Everybody's saying hi, Julie, hi, Cleo, hi, Tim, hi, Christina. Okay, so are we online?
Hi, everybody.
We must be online because people are talking to us. But I can't find it. There we go. I got to mute this. Balcony Banter, a culture of narcissism. That is our topic for today, isn't it, ladles and jelly spoons? I have no idea what narcissism is because I'm so beautiful. I don't bother with things like that, because I just look at myself. That's what I'm doing when I look over here. I'm looking at myself.
Yeah.
I'm a
But we
selfie.
have seen your portrait in the dark room that ages every day, Tim. We've seen it.
Okay. Here
Tim
we go.
Gray.
Oh, it is. So let me do. Is there an echo? Have I got an echo? Oh, you don't have earphones in, do you, Cleo?
Should I?
It's on. If you can hear us coming out your speakers, it goes back into your microphone, and we hear ourselves twice.
Bear with
Okay. Cleo's gonna go and get some earphones. Hey up, balconistas. So we're gonna go and order some croquettes now, yeah? Okay. In the meantime, I shall solo Christina and Juliane. There you go. I'll go and order.
Okay.
What type would you like?
Espinaca.
Espinaca. Yeah, is that okay for you?
Fine. If
Okay.
they have some.
Yeah, I think they do. I think you do. I don't think they got pollo. I think they've got things like octopus and shrimp, crispy shrimp, and avocado and all that. It's a posh restaurant. Okay, when Cleo comes back, you won't be able to see Cleo coming back, I don't think. Okay. But when Cleo comes back, we'll tell her that it's just you two. So you can start off with narcissism and what you think. So I think you've prepared something anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great topic, and it was suggested by one of our friend viewers. We don't know exactly who it was, but we can't remember right now. But it's a great topic. I mean, what do you think, Christine, when you
For
heard?
me, it's quite hard because I can't be affected by narcissism because I can't even see myself.
Okay. But what did you think when you heard the expression? What came to your mind first?
First of all, I didn't know what it was at all, so Tim had to explain.
Okay.
And yeah, and I'm listening to a book of an old Indian,
Yeah.
and he said just to try to put the focus on the other people who are with you.
Okay.
That you know important, so you
One way of getting out of narcissism. And Tim had also a quite a good way to explain it, like how the terminology came about. No, about Narciso.
That's it.
That's him.
That's it.
That's how it all started out, with just an image in the water you saw. No,
Yes, ma'am.
that's it. So that's how the selfie started.
And Cleo's back.
Hi, Cleo.
It's the selfie in
Hi.
the water. There you
The
go.
selfie in the water. Yeah.
Well, I've just come from the pool.
The old school one. That's the old school narcissism. And now the new one we already took earlier on. and Christine was so funnily saying, let's do some narcissism.
Look in the camera
Okay,
and
okay.
smile.
I'm going to do this. Hola, señora.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
¿Tiene croquetas espinacas?
Tengo croquetas de langostinos, de pulpo, de verdura y de jamón ibérico.
Okay.
Which ones?
Get two.
Pulpo
Pulpo and
and
Go for
jamón?
pulpo.
Yeah?
pulpo y jamón.
Cleo says pulpo.
Puntos.
Punto.
Yeah.
Sí.
¿Vale?
Y después.
¿Quiere 3 y 3?
Sí.
No, 6, 6.
6 de
sí, sí,
pulpo
sí.
y 6 de jamón.
Sí.
6 for Tim and 6
Of course,
between the
I
other
mean-
two.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. I've ordered for you as well, Cleo. Don't worry.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm eating for you too.
We can bring
Ah,
your doggy
you're
back
so
home.
cute.
Doggy bag, yeah.
It's a catty bag if it's from my
A
house.
catty bag,
actually.
okay.
Catty bag.
We'll leave it on the table for it to push off.
And he will.
He
But
will
if it's
push off.
plastic, he'll just eat the plastic. So I mean,
Simon says, can you ask Juliane if she will be uploading a hike vlog this weekend?
Probably yes, Simon.
There we go.
Thank you also for commenting on the last one. Thank you so much. It was a great hike, by the way. And you cannot really see the mountain.
Because it's in cloud, but it's right behind you.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It's, right,
yeah.
it's in between Christina and
Exactly.
Juliane.
It's that famous, sort of table mountain.
Somebody cut the tot off.
Yeah, exactly. But funnily enough, then when you stand in front of it, it completely doesn't look like it, like that. You know, when you start out hiking that mountain, it doesn't look like as if it's that one, that particular one that you're always looking at.
And it's not flat on top.
Well, sort of, but it's just a different shape, different
What?
perspective. Perspective.
Oh, we've got a real
Question?
no. It's a definition of narcissism.
Good. Please
from
go ahead.
Slimmer Life,
Yep.
weight loss expert.
Uh-huh.
Narcissism is the pursuit of gratification from vanity or egotistic admiration of one's idealized self-image and attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Very good. Thank you for that.
I'm sure that's something they had on the tip of their tongue. They didn't look it up.
They didn't
Yeah.
look that up. They had it on the tip of their tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot to do with ego.
Yeah.
And that's why, like when you take the terms self-love, you would think that goes into a narcissistic way, and it can turn into that. But there's a big difference between self-love and self-worth and self-respect. and being OTT on narcissism.
I think that actually is the egotistic
Exactly.
admiration of one's idealized self-image.
Exactly.
So I think self-love is the thing you need for yourself.
You need, and opposed to the narcissist does not actually have that.
That's true.
It's something that that a narcissist is lacking, and that's why he's seeking, or he or she or whatever it is seeking it out of some other gratification, out of some other sense, whether it is substance abuse, or it can have many outlets, people abuse, or self-destruction, basically. It has also those kind of outlets.
So basically me doing a YouTube channel and taking selfies on my walks, is that narcissistic, or is that self-love? Or is that somewhere in between?
Depends.
Okay,
It depends on why you're doing it, though.
yeah,
doesn't it?
exactly. Very good.
If you're doing
Cleo.
it to promote yourself, and it's all about Tim Dowd, and the aside is maybe Christine, or the aside is Christine, or the aside is informing people because you think it will bring you more admirers, then it's narcissistic, no?
Yeah, we've got the waiter saying, why don't we get a second table, because when the food comes there's going to be no space.
I
But
thought like you were talking to your
and,
imaginary
my
friend.
imaginary friend, yes.
That's called a vlog bomber, obviously. It's a vlog bomb.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was also struck when listening to Juliane about how people, for instance, accept compliments. So somebody says, you get ready to go out, and somebody says, oh, you look amazing. And my instinct is to say, oh, this old, I've had this dress for ages, or, oh, I just had a shower. And to actually put down the person who's trying to give me a compliment, because I'm not confident in my own look, style, and maybe because I don't think it matters. And I think, there is a line between self-awareness,
Exactly.
ego, and narcissism. And maybe some of us also need to learn to be a little bit better.
Absolutely. I mean, this is really. I mean, it's very good what you're saying, Cleo, because obviously there is this extreme. The narcissist type of persona is a very extreme one, and is made up of many egoic character traits. It's not only one, because I mean we all do have egoic sides, and you can't deny that. I mean everyone has that, but that still doesn't make us a narcissist, right? Straight away.
No, and it's good for us sometimes.
Exactly, but then you also have those people that go in the total extreme, in the total opposite. That don't that have more lack of self-esteem maybe, and are very shy and timid, and are super empathetic maybe, and I mean they go like in relationships go very much hand in hand, like narcissist and empath. So that's why they feed on each other quite well, although it's not really the healthiest, probably.
And maybe, I mean, to just get serious and mention the damn COVID word for a minute, while lockdown hasn't been that strict here, I know in other countries people have had to spend so much time by themselves that I think that has affected people's feelings of self-worth. And I mean, maybe this is all related as well. If you have a tendency not to actually value yourself very highly anyway. Yeah. If you've lost your job because of the pandemic, you have maybe your relationship might have suffered because of the pandemic. It's all going to just chip away.
Yeah.
At the at your low self-worth anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the narcissistic people have survived the pandemic, have coped. I'm assuming I'm not one of them, so therefore.
No, I think I think we've managed quite well and sought out some some maybe it looks narcissistic, but still we're doing, I think, a good thing.
Yes.
And it's creating awareness, and it's something for contributing.
I think so.
Like a sense that is maybe not so much like present in narcissistic personalities.
I've got to take a comment here.
Please.
From Joanna D. Obsessive self-love and horrible. Okay, I'll start again. Obsessive self-love and horrible to those nearest to them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have a dear friend married to one. Mm-hmm. You do not display nasty self-love, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't see the word self-love, Tim, on the thing. But she did actually write that. She did.
You're just making that up.
I'm not making it up. Apparently, I'm an informer.
Informer.
I hope the gang doesn't get me. And Mike is saying me again. Oh no, he's saying me. He's saying me again, Markle.
No.
I don't know
let's
who me
not-
again, Markle is. Must
We
be a
can
famous
guess.
narcissist.
Me again,
Let's,
Marco.
Where's me again,
we
Markle?
know who he means, so let's kind of knock her down that route.
Narcissism is named after a young man who fell in love with his own image in a puddle.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
Dr.
That's-
Foster went to Gloucester.
In a shower of rain.
Sarah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
stepped in a puddle right up to his own image, and he
Yeah.
never looked back again.
Yeah.
I know. And Andrew Bowyer, Tim, Christina, Juliane, Cleo, hope you're all okay. Sorry I'm late. Been decorating from a cold UK. We were waiting for you, Andrew.
Yeah.
We were waiting for. We can start now.
Now we can start. We can
What's
start
your
all
color?
over.
What's your color coding for the decorating?
And Vincent Flanagan saying, I think a narcissist wouldn't be fair. I'll start that again. I shall start that again. I think a narcissist wouldn't fare well on balcony banter, Tim. And the lady, Tim and the ladies would keep a check on them and bring them in line.
Yes, I mean
Ooh.
that's a good point actually, because one of the traits is not being able to take criticism so easily.
Yes, I can.
As I can.
Yes, I can.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh,
No, you
don't get
can't.
him singing.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh my God,
No,
I
you
can't get that high.
No, you see.
Anne Elton
Don't
said,
go down that.
I don't know what she was referring to, not the singing, I hope, but Anne Elton says, very well said, Juliane. Big difference in self-confidence, love for oneself, than egotistical love for oneself, which can be very insulting to others who are not as confident. There you go. And Jimmy England, hi Jimmy, saying, Tim, I bet it getting you, I bet it getting to you, not be able to talk as much because of the ladies. It is. There's nothing worse than somebody talking about themselves when you want to talk about yourself.
Oh.
Poor old Timmykins. But
Timmykins.
Timmy has control of the microphone, so
I
Tim,
do,
if you're
actually.
that worried, you can just shut us off.
I actually just did.
He's in charge.
You're back now. You're back now. Somebody's got to control Cleo's microphone.
Aha.
And
Aha.
actually, one of our neighbours, she's German, and she comes out on the balcony to telephone, and I'm kidding you not, she does not need a telephone to reach Germany. She has such an organ that she can just shout off the balcony.
That could be my
I'm
mom.
telling you. And Berlin will hear them, yeah? Berlin will hear me.
Ich komme gleich.
Ich komme gleich.
I have another comment here. Are narcissists born that way or influenced by upbringing, etc.? Most famous narcissists develop this kind of behavior from a very early age. That's a great. I mean,
That's
you can answer that.
that's
Nick.
Good
a
question.
very good question. And what I read and studied is that it's not something you are born with. However, like it has to do with the surroundings and your upbringing. It can be like something displayed in the family pattern, Like for instance, family members could provoke such traits in you, so that you sort of adapt this kind of behavior, or it's something that is lacking in your own personality, and then out of certain situations you see or you feel in your family life, you develop those kind of patterns, because you're obviously seeking something, and narcissism often is like accompanied with a deep sense of emptiness of or lack of something, and never really being satisfied with the situation. And I mean, satisfaction, that's I always like to discuss on that point, because obviously it's good to never be really, really satisfied, which does not mean you shouldn't be happy. Happy and satisfaction are also two different things. But I would rather than say narcissists have difficulty in being happy.
Somebody's mentioning Donald Trump. It didn't take long, but somebody's mentioned Donald Trump. Alison's saying, apart from Trump, who else are famous narcissists?
Adolf Hitler, Napoleon Bonaparte, Eamon de Valera in the Irish cause. I bet you that'll spark a little bit of reaction. No, I don't know. But in fact, it might be relevant, because I was going to ask Juliane, would you say then that narcissists are actually detached from the real world, that they don't actually understand how the real world works, because they see the world as revolving around them?
Yeah.
But that is the real world, isn't it?
For them it
is the real world.
It's the real world, but it's also that it's maybe more. They are not aware really of their wrongdoing, because for them it's something normal, and they are very much self-centered. So that even when they think they express love, or some kind of loving and caring behavior, it actually like their intention or source is maybe like a distorted one. It's more like coming from how do I say? It's more coming from convenience. Is it convenient for me, or is it
how does it benefit me?
Yeah, do I get gratification out of it, or do I get instant gratification out of it? Something maybe like for long term is not really very much productive.
So that's why someone then, I mean, we've mentioned famous people, but anybody who is a narcissist then will lash out if they don't get the reaction they want from their actions, because they feel that people are treating them unfairly because they haven't received the reaction that they expected and they wanted.
Yeah, I mean,
I just had a thought.
Lashing out can be some typical reaction. Yes.
I just had a thought about narcissism. Do you have to be privileged to be seen as narcissistic? Whereas if you're unprivileged or poor, you're just selfish.
No,
Good.
It's a very... that looks good, eh?
Oh yeah,
muy
we're
buena
going to show these.
pinta.
Aquí, por favor. Muchas gracias.
¿Y para mí? ¿Y
Muchas
para mí?
¿Cuál es? Jamón? Pulpo.
Okay.
Muchas gracias,
Vale,
señor.
gracias.
So we've just got some stuff here. I'm going to show...
Stuff myself.
This is what you could have won. These are the octopus croquettes.
They look amazing, eh?
Are there
And
8 of them? There should be if they're octopus croquettes, aren't they? One for each tentacle.
Yeah.
And these are the jamón croquettes. Well, they look exactly the same,
Exactly.
actually. Yeah, except they're a little bit darker than the jamón ones.
Okay.
And they're going to be warm, so I'm gonna test it, right?
Can you just quickly repeat the question?
Well, since you're eating, I will repeat it. I mean,
Please.
I think what you were asking, Tim, was is a narcissist inevitably somebody who comes from a position of wealth or power because they're able to enjoy their narcissism. But if they are a poor person, they are just seen as selfish and whiny, maybe. And I had a quick look online. There are, I think a lot of women find it maybe more difficult to be narcissistic because they will be just labeled as kind of up their own backsides, whereas men will be labeled as confident and ambitious.
Absolutely.
And,
that's
and
why.
That's
why it's like this term is unfairly. It's quite like a masculine. It tends to be more masculine, but. It like more and more so. It's also developed more in female. So there's not really any difference. And what you're saying, Cleo, it is labeling, and in the end, I mean, the question is. And I was actually asking myself that is a narcissist ever gonna look for a solution to be a better person, or does he make any or create any awareness?
Why would he if he thinks he's perfect?
Yeah. It is so, but obviously, I mean, there must be some sense of pain, some kind of feeling that he obviously always lashes out to people, or it must be. I can imagine must be also very strenuous life leading such a life.
You know, I'm not sure. I think a narcissist is saved from the world by the way that they think. So therefore, nobody is going to think, oh, I'm narcissistic today, or I'm going to be more narcissistic than I was.
No.
It's just the way they are.
Yeah.
And I think...
Yes, of course.
When I was talking about rich and poor and privileged and non-privileged, what I meant is that if you're in a position of power, then obviously your yes men around you are going to bolster your narcissism.
Yeah.
And if you're not in a position of power, people are going to tell you to shut up.
Absolutely.
So therefore, you may end up becoming more narcissistic the more you're, more people come and say, give you bolstering your thoughts, and less narcissistic if you're slapped down.
It's a very good point, actually, because there are a lot of different types of narcissists, and just to mention two, which like are totally opposite. Actually, there's this one.
The one that steals the croquettes.
Exactly, the grandiose one. So somebody who is like more privileged would probably be in that category of narcissist. Being more grandiose, and he can even be like a high performer in his work and very successful and very well seen outside. But
exactly.
But obviously,
and that is a male privilege.
Male and female. But of course, it's something you display, and then we have to look at what is the intention. Is the intention a good one, or is the intention to do charity? Is that maybe just to gratify your own ego? That's what could be looked at from that point of view when we are talking about the grandiose narcissist. There's another one that is more the opposite kind of the opposite one of the grandiose one is a covert narcissist, and that type is more introvert, is more he's blaming the world sort of and very victimized and feeling more shy, but still doing his narcissistic work very well.
Or hers. I'm feeling a bit put
Exactly, very well said. Or it's.
I'm a bit of a narcissist, you know, because I look at myself and I think, you're cute, you know.
Just please use your napkin for a moment. Or the tongue.
Not the tongue, not the tongue.
So I've missed a load of comments. So if you've commented before and it was really succinct, I've missed it, but I will read it later. But I'm going to pick this one, which has just popped up. Do you think a narcissistic person might have had something happen in their life that made them that way?
Can be.
Yeah.
Can be that, like what we were mentioning earlier, that those traits are developed, and that, of course, certain life circumstances needed that person to be more maybe confident, which then ended up in being
Sorry.
this fake persona.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not fake to them though, is it?
No, it's not fake to them.
Because everybody's persona is fake in one respect or
Yeah.
another. You know, otherwise we'd just be spirits.
Yeah.
I saw a really
floating
good,
around.
I saw a really good school. If you're on, I mean, you are on YouTube, but if you subscribe to a thing called After School, and school is spelled SKOOL. There's some great things there. They actually put these whiteboard pictures on people's speeches. The last speech, Alan Watts, I think, was the one that was saying about the ego and stuff like that. So it's real to them. In fact, everything you do is real. Everything you do is real.
Exactly.
But don't you also have to examine, I suppose what I'm saying is, you have to also be able to own what you're good at. I mean, the world is made up of people who have different talents. Some are learned, some are innate. And that's the reason we have large companies, people in government, people who create tech firms, people who head up charities, because they are very good at certain things, and they wouldn't have got there if they didn't themselves actually say, you know, I'm very good at this, and therefore I'm going to let other people know I'm good at it and make it my life.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. I mean, they wouldn't have gotten there, and and that's a good way to use your power and your strength. Of course, you should always strive for being your best and being better at what you're doing every day. Of course, and that's something very natural, and that is part, I believe, of self-care, which is a good thing. But then there are, of course, many examples that go in a different direction, and there's, again, intention plays a big role. You can be a CEO, and you probably have done amazing things, but then still your staff can be treated in a horrible way, or you're too much like greedy. That what you're doing is going in a counterproductive way.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry,
absolutely.
I just want to say thanks to Tree Surgeon for doing a great job, and see you later, Tree Surgeon. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Thank you. I'm gonna have a little one as well before Tim eats them all. Eh?
Look,
Go quickly. have mine, Juliana. Have mine as well.
well, there was
you.
2 lots of 6, so that's divided by 3 is 2 each. No, 2 each of each, right? So it's 4 each.
Yeah.
It's 4 each, yeah. So Christina's had 2 of these. I've had 2 of these. So they're both Juliane's, the pulpo. And
I was just kidding.
Christina's had 1 of those, right? So you get another ham. Mm-hmm. And I get another ham, right?
But tell us how they taste.
Very good, huh?
Very good. I'm going to
Rusty.
In fact, whilst you're eating and talking about that, I'm going to go and just show them around. So you talk in the background, and then I'll just show them the.
Let me just empty my mouth.
Well, while you're emptying your mouth, I can just say it's a beautiful day for people who are back in the UK. I've just been for a lovely swim, a really nice swim in our beach here down in Cayo Salvaje. The water was crystal clear.
Wow.
It was practically pond-like. It was so flat, and the temperature was just perfect for a refreshing post-work dip. So, well, you can see the sea from here now. What Tim's showing us. So it was really good. That's what keeps me alive, guys, is my swims.
Good. Well done, you. Huh?
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes it's kind of, just got in from work. Do I really have the kind of mental strength to not
you
lie
did
down,
it.
have a cup of tea? But I did it.
And afterwards, you feel awesome, no?
Totally revived, phoenix-like. I don't
Phoenix-like.
rise from the ashes. I rise from the waters.
Great. Yeah. So, did you have a good Easter, Cleo?
Very quiet, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I spent most of it hoping that my daughter wouldn't get arrested by the police down on the beaches.
Okay.
and
not-
she didn't.
It's
Woohoo!
not San Juan yet. Not yet.
No, but I mean, the
Yeah.
restrictions there were so many strict Easter restrictions that it was a challenge for the kids to actually, enjoy their Easter break without breaking the rules. But they managed
Yeah.
to do that, so that was
Good.
good.
Yeah.
How about you? How was your
Yeah.
Easter?
Yeah, it was good. Huh? I went hiking, and
Excellent.
and spent time outside and with friends. So good Easter and relaxed as well.
Most important.
Yeah.
So now it's a long wait until the summer.
Here's eternal summer.
Okay. By the way, can I plug something, guys? Can I plug something, Tim?
Plug.
Of course you can.
Right, plug. So this day 2 weeks, on Wednesday the 21st, I won't be able to join you because I will be hosting a live streaming as part of the Edeke Book Fair at 7. So
Ooh.
people won't miss your cast, but they could maybe join me at 7. This year, the Edeke Book Fair happens every year, but this year we're doing it online, and I'm going to host an hour-long chat with English language authors who either live here in Tenerife, who have written about Tenerife. One of them is living in Vancouver at the moment, so he's going to join us online. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be asking people about, should authors write about a pandemic during a pandemic? Do people want to escape when they read new books? Or do they want to talk, do they want to read about the reality they're living in? So it's going to be an hour-long streaming with English language authors living in Tenerife, and maybe I'll give you more information. You can plug it on the day.
Yeah,
It'll be from
Excellent.
7 to 8.
that's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Actually, with
Great. Thank you for
37
my
minutes in,
plug.
you're very welcome. Julianne is going to plug her website now.
Plug it. Yeah.
Unless you want to change it for a ham-on one. Do you
I
prefer?
think I'm gonna have a jamon one
Okay.
if you don't want it.
Well, I'll
Too
swap
late.
it. I'll swap it.
It's the pulpo
Do you want
stringy.
one of these or is it mine?
Yeah.
It's yours.
It's not really mine, but she's letting me have it because she's going to have something else
Ain't
later.
she sweet?
Uh-huh. Oh, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologise if I've not been keeping up with your comments. It's down here. Wayne Warburton's
Right, go.
online, Anne Elton Soulong, Jimmy's in line, MDT Outdoor Adventures, hi, Dun Trucking's there, Alison Magic Nickades, evening Tim and friends, Vincent we said, Bob Barrows, thank you very much Bob, John Barrow, sorry, for the wonderful donation there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got 164 people watching. Okay, Scott NFFC. Is that Nottingham Forest maybe? Nottingham Forest Football Club. Alison and Dendy WDW at 8 o'clock. Wind Down Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Wind Down Wednesday. If you've not seen that, that's Rick and Shelley's channel. They're looking for a new name. It used to be called That's Tenerife Vlogcast, but nobody can say it. So they're looking for a new name actually. So they're doing Wind Down Wednesdays, and they got
That's the one with the dog, no?
with Rollo the dog
Yeah,
and
Rollo.
Shelley singing, and they do this. It's Wind Down Wednesday. So
West Side.
yeah, no. I don't have a nickname and I don't have a thing, but there you go.
You got
Shelley
a
and
thing.
Fingal.
You got a thing, Tim.
What is my thing?
You're just you. Your thing. Your lederhosen. That's your thing.
My lederhosen. Yeah. They started calling me the Timformator, and I'm not too happy with it, but I'm also but I'm also not. It's not too bad. You know, it's better than fat lad.
Oh, you're on water. Look at you.
I am on
Good
water.
boy. Is he driving?
I am
Good
driving,
boy.
yeah. I'm driving. But I'm actually going to have a cruise campo in a minute. You know, one of those little 0.25 ones that's over here for $20.
Una caña.
Una caña.
Una caña.
Una
Sí.
caña. Tómate una
Okay.
caña.
Te voy a
Ya.
dar una
Only
caña.
88 thumbs up, smash that button. Actually, I would love you to press the like button, but it'd be even better if you press the share button and say that you've been watching it on YouTube or Twitter, because that, not YouTube, Facebook or Twitter, because that actually brings a lot more people to the show. So if you can press the share button, you don't have to do it right now, but you know, later, share it. Just say, I just listened to this and it was really interesting. There were some fantastic looking people on there, especially that Tim Down guy.
Walking behind them.
Shoving food
Scott
in
is saying,
the
yes,
mouth.
indeed is Nottingham Forest. Is the pulpo better than the jam butty, Tim?
The jam butty.
What jam butty?
I gotta ask you that, if you're gonna make me a jam butty, yeah?
I want your jam butty.
Oh!
But to make it a real jam butty, I've got to get some English bread.
So is that like, is that, can I imagine a jam butty to be like a butterbrot
It's
with jam?
No.
No?
A butterbrot with jam is like bread, butter and jam.
Yeah.
And this is bread, butter, jam, butter, bread.
Okay.
Because you've got to put them on top of the other.
Okay.
And
It's
then
a
got-
sandwich.
that's the butty bit,
It's
yeah?
not a chambuti, it's a chambuti.
Oh yeah, it's a jam butty.
Jean Bouty.
Jean Bouty.
Jean
Oh,
Bouty, yeah.
yeah. Oh, wonderful, Christine.
And
Or
James-
in Ireland, it would just be called a jam sandwich.
a jam sandwich.
Jam sandwich.
Yeah.
Jam sandwich.
Or a sanger, a jam sanger.
Some people, I think when I was in the Army Cadets, I was never in the Army, but I was in the Army Cadets, they used to say sarnies.
Yeah.
And sarnies.
another one I've
That's
heard.
a very sort of a thing you want there, isn't it? So,
But you wouldn't say a jam sarnie. You could have a chip. Chip butties. Now there's
no,
a
there's
thing.
one. Chip butties are better than jam butty.
Much better.
That's bread, butter, French fries, ketchup, salt and pepper, vinegar maybe,
Okay.
butter,
And more bread and butter.
Yeah, more bread and butter on top.
I guess I'm just gonna have one bite.
But also they
Because I'll
shouldn't
give
really
it a
be
go.
French fries.
I'll give it a go.
They shouldn't be French fries. They have to be much thicker, proper, home-cooked chips.
It could be. I was just saying French fries just to make sure that I was just
Yes.
differentiate between the American chips and the British chips.
Okay.
Crisps.
The other thing
Yes, I
is,
know.
somebody who was it here? Oh, Bob Barrows was sort of saying real butter too, and we always have real butter in our house, don't we?
Yeah.
Because I worked out that margarine was designed as paint, and it didn't work, and so they just changed a couple of chemicals and said, "Oh, we can feed it to people," but it gives you
Right.
no benefit whatsoever. You can't actually digest it. It just breaks up and gets passed straight through your body. So, and in America we had margarine called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, yeah?
Oh yeah.
And I Can Believe It's Not Butter.
Like utterly butterly.
Utterly butterly, never had that one.
Utterly butterly.
But they
So-
used to be
so
in
which
tubs,
butter?
like in America, the massive tubs like that.
Yeah.
So of butter.
Yeah.
So what butter do you get? I hope it's Kerrygold or a good Irish
You know,
brand.
I started getting Kerrygold, and then I realised that I couldn't tell the difference between that and the Mercadona brand.
Yeah, the
so-
Mercadona.
So I just get the Mercadona brand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get the salted and unsalted.
Yeah.
And if you have the
Yeah.
unsalted, I use that in bacon and jam butties.
And the salted
Jam
for
butties.
toast.
And salted
Yeah.
is like for toast and
Yeah.
other stuff, yeah.
But even the salty one with something sweet is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God, you have to have your butter.
I'm
Sharon's-
giving you ideas, huh?
Sharon Simmons is
I
saying,
haven't made dinner yet.
we can call you Tiny Tim when you've lost enough weight.
Tiny Tim.
I don't know.
Tiptoe
Tim
through
Thumb.
the tulips.
And then he's gonna tiptoe through life.
Oh, tiptoe through the tulips with me. I can actually do it like this. Hang on, I'll select me. I'll go to effects pedal. I'll put the effect way up, and I'll turn it up like this. Hello, hello, hello. Tiptoe through the window to the tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Oh, I just picture you in that butterfly field.
Julie's
this
going
is
to take
Tiffany's
me up
not
to the
drinking.
Rockdale Comedy, ain't you?
Exactly, and then I make you walk through the butterflies.
Look, can I get up there by hot air balloon, or do I have to walk up there?
Yeah.
gotta walk.
I'll charge a helicopter.
I'm sweaty, Tim.
That's me. Chip butty with homemade chips. Adam's butter, says Bob. Slimmer Life weight loss experts. Kerrygold comes from happy cows. That's the difference.
There you go.
Comes
Yep.
from happy cows.
They're marvelous.
Marvellous. Great falsetto, Tim. Thank you very much. Tiny Tim won't be happening if you have all those chip butties. Evening all, says that Tenerife vlogcast. Haven't you
True
changed your
that.
name yet, Rick?
True that.
Haven't you changed your name yet? We decided that Rick's new channel is going to see not another bloody Tenerife vlogger, but he didn't want that one.
Oh.
So what are you going to be called? Can you announce it on here, Rick, or are you going to wait until 8 o'clock? Shelley says you fancy a duet. Yes, I do actually. I can actually sing.
Always up for a sing-song.
Okay, what do you want me to sing? What would you like me to sing today, huh? What can I sing?
What did we sing before?
I can't remember. Happy birthday
Oh, hello.
to you.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Oh no, I can't do that one.
Pick a Eurovision Song Contest favourite.
A Eurovision
coming
song.
up. What was the German winner?
That was the one. No, the German winner was Lena.
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 That's right.
Satellite.
Or you could do Lordi. Maybe do Lordi from
Oh,
Finland. Tim.
oh lordy.
These people are talking about something that I have no knowledge of.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you poor thing. Well, you better not be listening to me and Janet because we're going to do a Eurovision special real soon. We are both complete Eurovision nuts.
I believe so. Oh, by the way, I do an aftercast every afternoon, and I post it to YouTube, but I also post it to where I do the to podcasting. So you can get the short form in the podcast, and I think I can do it like this. Hang on. There's the aftercast. A, B. There you go. So I'm in. So yeah, you can go to. That's the one. Look for Aftercast, Tenerife afternoons in your whatever you decide to do, and you can listen to the short cut form where I just do, sections, the weather, the COVID. If we're back, please let us know. We might be back, I'm not sure, I'll just check. Connecting to YouTube. Hey Ali, hello, come back Tim, all is forgiven. Are we back, ladies and gentlemen? Please let me know if we're back.
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. It's back. More calling Tim, are you there Tim? Yes I am. I'll just put the girls back on. Oh my golly gosh. Okay, I've just got to go to the different camera there and then you'll be okay. Okay, we're back. I know what happened was, and let me just get this one right as well. Okay, you're on, I'm not, so you can entertain the
We
people.
can talk amongst each other.
Okay.
Can talk to you. So, what do you think? Do you think that narcissism could be healed with a pill?
No,
No,
no way.
no. And it's actually good that this has to be figured out by
Yeah.
by your own self, no?
Or by talking,
Exactly.
or sometimes if something bad's happening, they get through the senses eventually.
Like a bummer, no?
Yeah.
Like sort of rock bottom moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, can help
Rough
as
bottom
well. huh?
moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that can help as well to create awareness. For I mean, sometimes you heal through pain as well.
Yeah.
It does.
The thing is, you must realize first that you're a narcissist.
Yeah.
But it's not always easy.
No, it's not. And like some obviously get away quite well with it. And
Yeah.
why wouldn't they? Why would they change anything? Because it's
Yeah.
convenient and their life is good.
And that's also a thing, if somebody looks really good, it's easier for him or her
Or for it.
or for him. But if somebody's a bit ugly,
Okay.
it's harder. Then people might diss him.
Yeah. Good point, huh?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and the reason we are back is because I am a technological god. What happened was, when I set up the live stream earlier, I turned off the automatic closing of the live stream. So that means it will accept a stream at any time, as long as I got the same key. And this software sends the same key, but every time we've dropped out in the past, it's automatically closed because that's the default setting. So now I've got to close it manually, which means I've got to log into YouTube, onto the desktop version, and close the stream. And so what I did is I turned that off before I left the house, because data does a great job in giving me data, but for some reason on Balcony Banter I've used it all up again. So I just need to get the bigger bundle. So data does, I need the bigger bundle.
Bigger bundle.
The bigger bundle.
That's because we are so high energy.
We are high energy.
energy.
High energy.
Your love is lifting me.
But it says we've only been online for 4 minutes now, so we've got another hour to do, yeah?
Another hour.
Now what time is it?
Well, there you go.
No, it's 10 to. So thank you very much for you guys coming back.
Yes.
I can't even tell how many people are online, but
That's-
we're going to eat now, and I'm going to have a burger. What are you going to have?
Pulpo.
You're going to have what I had last time,
Yeah.
sort of leg of pulpo. What would you
I
fancy?
will check out the menu.
Check out the menu.
Yep.
There's loads on the menu.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I have
Oh,
no
maybe
clue.
you can tell me slowly what I've got, but Tim was getting ready to me, but he's always really quick.
Yeah.
And once I imagine the food,
Yeah.
he's
Exactly.
On
You
the
first
next
have
one.
to have an image of how it could possibly
Yeah.
look like, and if you can picture it in your mouth.
yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
there's two questions I've got to answer. The first one is Raimundo and Patricia Donna online. Hi, Ray and Pat. And they said the new name for that Tenerife vlogcast, my suggestion is Shelley Rocks and Rick Rolls vlog. I think that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually. Shelley Rocks and Rick Rolls vlog. That is very clever, and I like it.
Even the dog is incorporated.
And somebody's asking where Cleo's gone. Well, she dropped out when I lost the data because she's remote, and she obviously sort of went, they've gone now, so she's not coming back in. So, but she's got to go at 7 anyway, so that was fine, not a problem. And we've actually got to go at 7 now, so we're gonna say goodbye now. We're all online, I think. Let me just take this away. Heather's saying stay safe, everyone. Have a great evening all. So if you comment after that, we'll read it later. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Balcony Banter. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's good, because we like to keep it select for the people that like to join in and expand on topics that we like to discuss. I know that on Monday I do a little bit of weirdo stuff, and on Friday I'm just having a drink and shooting the moon. But I think Wednesday gives us a bit of substance and stops us being narcissists.
Exactly. And I mean, it was requested.
It was requested. Yes.
So more requests. We're always happy to hear them.
I'm going to take a picture of the food we eat. I'm going to put it up on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram,
And that's
it's-
not out of narcissism to make you jealous.
No, it's at Living with MS Tenerife, and I put up there little pictures of myself on my walk, and sometimes little videos, and my food, or our food that I cook. So let's go back to balcony banter. Tim and Juliane and Christina, and we're going to say thank you very much for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
what I'm also
Bye.
going to do here is do this one again. So A B. Google thinks you might like to watch this one next if you're watching on catch up, and if you press the little square button there, then you'll take you to the website that shows you how to support the channel, and the round one is just in case you haven't subscribed yet. So thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.